A North Carolina town called Woodland had a council meeting on the issue of whether or not to install solar panels for renewable energy. And what follows sounds more like an Onion story than real life. So picture this in your mind, man. You got a North Carolina town council meeting. They're all getting together. They're all like, all right, should we get involved in green technology, renewable energy, and do the right thing here? So this is, I'm setting the table for you. This is the visual you should have in your mind. Huffington Post reports on this. Retired science teacher Jane Mann feared the proposed solar ranch could hinder photosynthesis and stop plants from growing. So again, picture it, town council meeting, North Carolina. You have a retired science teacher's like, judging by my calculations, the plants is going to stop growing if we have solar panels. Okay, not true, nowhere near true, fear-mongering, and it's absurd. More, she added that no one could tell her solar panels didn't cause cancer. Huh? I mean, I guess if you basically park yourself directly in front of the reflection and you sunbathe in it all day and then you get skin cancer, maybe. But outside of that, www.whatthefuckyoutalkingabout.com. That's not true. Where are you getting this from? I mean, what are you reading? WorldNet Daily? This is beyond ridiculous. I saved the best for last. One resident, Bobby Mann, said the farm would, quote, suck up all the energy from the sun. Suck up all the energy from the sun. This is from the people who typically argue that climate change is just a theory. That ain't science. That's so outlandish, man. Talking about the greenhouse effect and whatnot, pumping carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, and then the sun rays come in and then they try to bounce out. But since we got more fossil fuels, more carbon dioxide, greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, it makes it so the sun can't escape, so the temperature goes up over time. That's nonsense, man. That ain't scientific. But what is scientific is solar panels, they're going to suck up all the energy from the sun. And what's going to happen, dipshit? What do you think's going to happen? One day we look up, it's like, oh my God, the sun is gone. Those goddamn solar panels, they got us. It's hilarious to me that the conspiracies are always flipped on their head in right-wing land. They go, the scientists, they're the ones who are doing the conspiracy because they're greedy. Right, I always see scientists driving around in Maseratis and Lamborghinis. No, the real conspiracy is on the side of the fossil fuel companies, you jackasses. You're their useful idiots. They're ground soldiers. Who's like, I think this is going to destroy the sun and suck up all the energy, so we should just stick with fossil fuels because that's safe. That doesn't have no bad long-term effects. No, that does have the bad long-term effects. The fossil fuel companies are just trying to make more money, so they buy Congress to not do green technology. Then you have an opportunity to do green technology. And that leads me to the conclusion here. What ended up happening? Woodland Town Council turned down the proposal. No solar panels because, they might stop plants from growing, cause cancer, and suck up all the energy from the sun. We're fucked as a species. I think that's my only conclusion.